Welcome back, real estate enthusiasts. Today, we're zooming in on Brampton's housing market based on the latest March 2025 data, and there are some fascinating trends you need to know about if you're considering buying or selling in this area. Before we dive into Brampton specifically, let's quickly recap what's happening across the Greater Toronto Area. The overall GTA market has seen the median price for all property types reach $950,000, representing a 3.6% decline year over year. The market has shifted significantly in favor of buyers, with active listings exceeding sales by about 5 times across all property types. For those who haven't seen my comprehensive GTA market breakdown video, I'll provide a link on the screen now. I highly recommend checking it out for the bigger picture before making any real estate decisions. Now, let's focus on Brampton, where the market conditions are even more pronounced than the broader GTA. The overall median price for all property types in Brampton has reached $890,000, which represents a substantial 8.7% year-over-year decline, the steepest drop among all GTA regions. We're seeing a buyer's market intensifying in Brampton, with active listings 6 to 7 times higher than sales in most segments. Detached homes have been hit hardest with a 7.3% year-over-year decline, while semi-detached homes and townhouses are showing similar downward trends. What's particularly notable is that new listings surged 33% month over month, jumping from 1,053 in February to 1,400 in March. This significant increase is worsening the inventory glut and putting additional downward pressure on prices. Looking at all property types combined in Brampton, the median price stands at $890,000, which represents a 1.2% month-over-month decline from February's $910,750. Year over year, we're seeing that substantial 8.7% drop I mentioned earlier. Total sales in March reached 326 properties, which is actually a 24% increase month over month. However, despite this uptick in sales activity, prices continued to fall due to the record high inventory. Active listings have reached 1,941, which is approximately 6 times the number of sales. Another telling metric is the average days on market, which stands at 29 days in Brampton compared to just 22 days for the GTA overall. This indicates that properties are taking longer to sell in Brampton than in other parts of the Greater Toronto Area. Detached homes in Brampton, which typically represent the largest segment of the market, now have a median price of $1,075,000. This represents a steep 7.5% drop in just 1 month from February's $1,162,500. Year over year, we're seeing a 7.3% decline. March sales totaled 147 detached homes, while active listings stood at 990. This means active listings are approximately 6.7 times the sales volume, a massive oversupply that's putting significant downward pressure on prices. New listings came in at 745, contributing to the inventory glut. Perhaps most concerning for sellers is that the average days on market for detached homes has reached 63 days, more than 2 months on the market before selling. This makes detached homes the worst performing segment in Brampton's current market. Moving to semi-detached homes, the median price stands at $885,000, representing a 7.3% year-over-year decline. Month-over-month data is incomplete for this segment, but the year-over-year trend mirrors that of detached homes. March sales reached 62 units, while active listings stood at 229. This puts active listings at approximately 3.7 times the sales volume, still indicating a buyer's market, but with less severe inventory pressure than the detached segment. New listings came in at 188. If new listings slow in the coming months, we might see prices begin to stabilize in this segment sooner than in detached homes. Freehold townhouses in Brampton now have a median price of $835,000, representing a 7.2% year-over-year decline. Interestingly, this price remained flat month over month from February, showing some signs of stabilization. March sales totaled 69 townhouses, while active listings stood at 281. This puts active listings at approximately 4.1 times the sales volume, still a buyer's market, but with less extreme inventory pressure than detached homes. New listings reached 200 in March, and the average days on market stands at 26 days, significantly faster than detached and semi-detached homes. It's worth noting that Brampton's townhouses are experiencing the worst year-over-year decline among all GTA townhouse markets at 7.2%, compared to the GTA freehold towns' average of just 2.7%. However, there is a silver lining. They're selling faster than detached homes, 26 days versus 63 days, and inventory isn't quite as extreme. If you're looking for a middle ground between condos and detached homes, this segment might offer opportunities, but I'd recommend waiting for listings to peak before making a move. When we compare Brampton's performance to the broader GTA market, the differences are striking. For freehold townhouses, Brampton has seen a 7.2% year-over-year price decline compared to just 2.7% across the GTA. For detached homes, Brampton has experienced a 7.3% year-over-year price decline compared to 4.1% across the GTA. For all property types combined, Brampton has seen an 8.7% year-over-year price decline compared to 3.6% across the GTA. Clearly, Brampton is experiencing a more pronounced market correction than most other areas in the Greater Toronto Area. If you're a buyer looking in Brampton, these conditions present some compelling opportunities. With prices falling faster than the GTA average and inventory levels at record highs, you have exceptional negotiating power. Detached homes in particular are seeing significant price adjustments and are staying on the market for over 2 months on average. For sellers in Brampton, this data underscores the critical importance of realistic pricing from the start. With competition intensifying and buyers having more choices than ever, overpriced properties risk sitting on the market for extended periods, potentially leading to even larger price reductions down the line. Investors should note that while prices are falling across all segments in Brampton, townhouses are showing some signs of stabilization month over month. This could indicate that this segment may be nearing its bottom sooner than detached homes. If you're considering buying or selling in Brampton, now is the time to get expert guidance to navigate these challenging market conditions. I invite you to book a free consultation call with me through my Calendly link in the description. As a licensed Level 2 agent, I can provide personalized advice based on your specific situation and goals. For those interested in the broader GTA market or other specific regions, don't forget to check out my other market update videos and subscribe to stay informed about the latest trends. Remember, in a rapidly changing market like Brampton's, having timely, accurate information can make all the difference in your real estate decisions. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and share it with anyone you know who might be interested in the Brampton real estate market. Stay savvy, stay informed, and until next time, may your real estate investments flourish.